Hey YouTube channel. I'm coming to you again talking about another subject that most people don't talk about. Let's talk about racism. There's a lot of people that are racist towards their own kind. There are people that are racist towards black people. Most black people are racist towards white people. And so on and so on. Um, what's crazy about it is you never know what I'm mixed with. If I'm even mixed. um, or if I'm even full black. Yes, both my parents are dark skinned. I came out light. I do have, that I know of on my mom's side of the family, I am half white or some white. I do have Irish in me, and then of course, Irish comes in any color. I have some Cherokee in me, and the list goes on and on. It's crazy to be on a platform like TikTok in general, and TikTok and within itself, that you get a lot of people that end up being racist towards black people. Like, we the ones that did something to them. And I know I haven't because I'm mixed. I have white in my family. I'm not racist. I can't be racist because my parents didn't raise me up to be racist towards anybody. It's crazy to be on a platform like TikTok and you have people that are little kids all the way up until like what, 60, 80, 90, maybe 100, calling people, I'm sorry to say this, but niggas. I don't see color. I never did see color. So we all bleed the same blood. So it's crazy that you want to sit there and call somebody a nigga and you don't know nothing about me. I could be that if you want me to, but I'm not going to let you take me out of my character. There's moments that I might get out of character and say something to you, but I'm not going to be racist. I might hit it where it hurts. I might tell you that your dad liked the fact that I'm black. I'm not going to say anything else. I'm not going to call what I call vanilla. I'm not going to say, I'm not gonna call nobody like a redneck, whatever, because like I said, that's not in my nature. So for anybody to do that is really crazy. Like, completely, that's really crazy for anybody to sit there and do that and then think that crap is okay. Like, I can't stand the fact that people want to be racist towards other kind. It's like, get to know me before you decide to call me a nigga. I mean, I'm proud to be what my mom and my dad gave me. The name that my mom and my dad gave me is the name that I'm going to represent to the fullest. The name that's on my birth certificate, my state ID, and my passport. Oh, I have that. That's the name that everybody that know me since my diaper days know me as that. So why would I be racist towards anybody if they're going to be racist towards me? There's a lot. I mean, I'm smart. I'm really smart to the fullest. So I'm not going to allow somebody that might need my help one day. There's one day that this nigga, ER, whatever, you might need my help one day. You don't know if I'm going to be a doctor, a lawyer, or anything. You might need a kidney one day. You might need somebody to take care of your kids one day or your grandkids one day. Like I said, I might be a doctor or a nurse or to get your kid out of jail. So it's like, that's a battle that you just don't want to do or even say. is to call somebody that, because I'm not going to call you, like I said, I'm not going to call you a white donkey or anything, because that's not fair. That would mess somebody's psyche completely. You never know what that really means to anybody. Pretty much, that could give somebody suicidal thoughts. That you're going to keep doing it. Because they probably got raised in that type of environment to where that they can behead themselves, slice their wrist, anything. I like all people. Do I have a type? Yes, I do have a type, but I do like all people. Mexican, Chinese, anything that's out there, you name it, I love it. I might want to marry somebody outside of my race one day. You never know. I might want to date somebody outside my race, or I might want to stick inside of my race. I have people in my family that date and marry inside and outside of our race. It really doesn't matter. Everybody has their choice. Everybody has their boundaries on what they like. So don't talk crap like that. Don't be that disrespectful to people if you don't want that to be to you. Because like I said, one day you might need that person. In the near future, you might need somebody. You might need that person to be there at your time of need. For example, I lost my mom 5 years ago. That means that somebody else out there could lose somebody like a mother or an auntie that's like their mother, or their grandmother that was kind of like that motherly figure to them. I could help somebody like that. That means that you could be Mexican, Chinese, Korean, Japanese, white, Samoan. Doesn't even matter. I know how that feels to lose somebody that is a grandmother, a mother, a sister, a best friend, a wife. Somebody that you know that was there for you no matter what, your ups and your downs. I just can't put up with the fact that people want to be racist. Like, okay, for instance, this is when I first started, this happened to me multiple times. When I first started TikTok, people was being racist towards me and they didn't know me. Second time, because the first TikTok account got completely taken away from me. The second time, I had to start over. And I had people that I didn't even know or said that they knew me. And they called me, they actually spelled it out. The spelled out nigga. And they actually said my government name on TikTok. I don't know the person. They said that they knew me, they knew everything about me. But it's always somebody that does a cyber attack. Or somebody that said that they know you, but they really don't. But I think it was the same person that actually called me a nigga. Then I had somebody that was going around and said that she was 25, she was really 19. And she had a man crush. Now, remind you the fact that she is vanilla. That's what I call white people. I call them vanilla. See, I'm not racist. I just call you vanilla. That's a substitution. So this vanilla kid, she had a big crush on me. She wanted to date me. She wanted the whole 9 yards. But she was going around TikTok calling everybody nigga. She called me that nigga too. She even called me a monkey. That's another thing. That's another thing that you just don't do. Is to sit there and call somebody a nigga or a monkey. The two bad things that you just don't say to somebody that's not your race. That just wasn't fair. So I had to cut her off altogether because I'm not gonna deal with no little kid that's gonna sit there and call me a monkey or a nigga and then expect for me to actually want to date them. So I had to cut her off. I know that, like I said, I know that's not on my state ID. That's not on my birth certificate or on the passport. I mean, regardless if I got a passport or not, but still. If you have a passport, if you have the state ID or the birth certificate, and it all say the same thing, your actual government name and what your mom and your dad named you, and that's what you're going to go by. I just can't stand how people want to do that to people. They want to treat them like crap, but they want them to be there for them. I got fed up. I truly got fed up when people want to be racist. I'm not like... I have a bunch of friends regardless on their nationality or background. Here, I listen to my playlist on Spotify, on Pandora, Spotify, and everything. I have every genre you possibly could think of. You never know somebody like me even listen to country. Blake Shelton and everybody, the list goes on and on. Even my other playlist, I listen to everybody. Pitbull, the fact that he's not even us. Eminem, out of all people. Jennifer Lopez. Like I said, the list goes on and on. It doesn't matter. Even gospel. You even got gospel and got a freaking all genres of people. So you never know. You never know what people go through and what they listen to. Because like I said, I listen to country. When I really want to be in my feelings, I listen to country. I mean, there's hip-hop. I mean, there's R&B and stuff like that. But country was like, there's a lot of songs that I have that are country. Like I said, you would never know who people listen to, who people talk to, if they ever been in a relationship with anybody that's not even in their genre. Right? For anybody to want to be disrespectful, you can be disrespectful in your own time. Just don't bring that to my attention. Like at all. Like at all. I just can't stand it. Racist people should not be disrespectful to other people. Like I said, I'm gonna speak for the behalf of myself. I can't really speak on behalf of other people. I'm gonna speak on behalf of myself. I did not ask to be here. I don't think as black people as a whole, we did not ask to be here. But we here. Just like some of the people that got born over here. Like, do your history. Do your history on black people, on all nations, just not us. Because at the end of the day, you would know. You would actually sit there like, oh, okay. Now I see what she was talking about. Read up on your history. If you don't want to, that's on you. But read up on your history, then you'll know that we are good people. At the end of the day, we are good people. I just can't put up with the people like that. But we are. Once you really get to know us, And it's always the ones that you would never expect, or the ones that will come, like, stand behind you guys' back. The ones that act like they're racist are the ones that would show up in a heartbeat. That's crazy. The ones that act like they're racist, that's cute. That's really cute. The ones that act like they're racist is mad cute. It's mad cute how people that act like they're racist, but they really want to come to our cookout. Those are the ones that want to come to our cookout because they know that our food tastes good. That's like the craziest situation ever. Is when people that act like they're racist, but they want to come to every cookout that we have, every family cookout or just a cookout in general. Once they smell that good barbecue that we got, the ones that can put them to sleep, as long as they could eat and probably drink some good alcohol and maybe the 420, they're beating the ones knocked out sleep. I think the ones, I think, I think there's two cultures that I probably could think that could cook good and similar to each other. I think there's three, but two that I know of. I mean, there's Asians and Japanese and stuff like that could cook too. But the ones that I know that really will come close to us are Samoans. Like I said, I think that it's a 50-50 between Samoans and us. But the ones that I know that can't cook are the ones that be trying to come and eat with us. But it's really devastating how people want to treat us like we're the ones that are doing a planet takeover, and it's not. It's hard for us the majority of the time. It's hard for us to even get a job. Have you guys ever thought about that? Being black is not always easy. We will try. We could get a college education, but then at the end of the day, it's between working for yourself or being a lawyer or a doctor and doing that. But any other time, we could have a good education and job or something like a good education. There's a lot of us that did high school and college at the same time. There's others that did that, and there's others that did a different path, but still went back to school and everything. For instance, this was this year or last year, something like that. Probably like this year. I had went to school to be a body massage therapist at the masseuse. I was getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning. There was even days cause I don't drive. There was even moments where I had to have somebody to drop me off, and they had to come back and pick me up. That's a 2-hour drive from where the school was to get back home. And there was everybody that was taking that commute from LA back home or just in general. That's a 2-hour car ride. Then I ended up stopping, so then I had to end up catching the train. The school and the train was like walking distance, kind of like around the corner, like up the street pretty much from each other. There's moments I got dropped off at the train station. There was others where I got dropped off at home. It was just at my age going to school. It was complicated, but I did it. Then I had to quit because due to a lot of stuff I was going through, it was putting a toll on my mental, and on my body. Getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, constantly going to school. It was the fact that there was even racist people on the train. There was racist people waiting for the bus. Waiting for the train, and there was racist people on the bus, the train, the bus, whatever. It was just crazy to even be around certain racist people on the train, on the bus, anything. I was even on. There was multiple times I was on TikTok. There was multiple times I was on TikTok. I had I had to mute myself a couple of times. It was crazy. There's all some racist people, some not. You just gotta pick your battles. You just gotta pick your battles. Like I said, there's always racist people. I run into racist people all the time, but it is what it is, right? I can't help it. Nobody can help it. Racist people come and go. They are in different shapes, sizes, whatever. Always racist. It just makes me stronger to be racist towards me. So that's what that one time I had a breakdown on TikTok. I had a complete breakdown on TikTok because I didn't let somebody get to me. I let these people on TikTok get to me because they was racist. And at the time, I didn't have no mods. Like, I had a few, but they wasn't, like, that good at all. At all. The mods that I had, they wasn't that good. So I found, like, another set of better mods than what I had at that time. I was about to have another breakdown on TikTok, somewhere that I was going to explode. If I would have lost that account again, I would have been cool. I would have been cool. I just can't stand racist people. Like I said, I'm not racist at all. I will never be racist towards anybody. So that's, like I said, that's not in my DNA. That is not in my DNA for anybody to think that somebody that's lighter than me, for somebody that's light skin tone and both of my parents are black, like dark skin, and I'm white. And I know my mom's side of the family is a mixture. We're like one big rainbow, like a coloring, like color pencils or crayons in a one big box. It doesn't even matter. It does not matter. Like I said, I'm not racist. I don't care if I date anybody that's vanilla, Chinese, Japanese, Korean. It does not matter if you even Samoan. But like I said, I got a type. I do got a type, but like I said, I'm not racist at all. Everybody got a type. Even I got one. At my age, I got one. It's not going to affect me not one bit. that that I like. I love my I love my kind. But like I said, that's just a type. But I'm not racist. There's a difference between having a type and being racist. I just can't. I just can't. I don't understand it. I truly understand it at all. I don't. I don't get the concept of people want to do that to other people. But then, on the flip side of it all, it's based on where you live, where it's truly strong on where you live. It depends. There's what Mississippi, I know that's strong. I think in North Carolina or South Carolina that's strong. I know Alabama. I know Alabama for sure, definitely. I know there's had to be some other states that's bad or racist towards us, certain ones in certain parts. I mean, I truly understand that, but I have family in Mississippi. I truly do have family in Mississippi, but I think my mom's side of the family owns a church and a great site or something like that in Mississippi. I don't know how deep it is, but I got family from Brazil. I got Irish. So pretty much, like I said, I'm not racist. If I got people with family from Brazil and Irish in Mississippi, probably Alabama too. But it is what it is. I can't help the fact that I'm a mutt, or help the fact that half of my family, actually majority of my mom's side of the family is all over. What I know of, my dad's mom is from Chicago. And I don't know that too much about my dad's side of the family. I don't know who's the dominant gene is. I don't know if it's my mom's dominant gene or half of my dad's. Right. I can't have the fact that I'm light skinned. I can't have the fact of it, right? No, I'm not. That is, it's like I said, it's hard to get a job. It's hard to find a school. And you're going to run into people regardless if you're in school or not. And on this planet, the way that this planet is going, I'm surprised we're not closer than what we should. Especially out here in California. Like, we good and all, but out here in California, there are some racist people out here too. I mean, there's racists all over, but I can't help. Like, I can't help. Like, I can't help how I feel about racism right now. I truly can't.